Hey, what's up everybody? Mike G here. Today we got a reaction figure from Super 7, and it is Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 80s cartoon version of him, actually. Um, it's kind of almost like a repaint. Hold on one second, I'll grab some figures to show you real quick. Alright, so these were what the other turtles looked like from reaction. A lot of people don't like the reaction series. I don't hate them. I think it's kind of cool that they have, smaller versions for little kids, and then they have bigger Ultimates types for, collectors. This one right here particularly came with the collector's case. I know you can't really tell, but he's kind of metallic green. The original Michelangelo basically was this one, but not metallic. So Raphael would be this one with one of these type of heads instead of an 80s cartoon head. They made so many of these things. Now the only thing is like I kind of question whether they're actually for kids, because of the fact that they are like $20 a pop. What year was this one? 2020. Undercover Don. And they basically, Super 7 made all kinds of different figures from the toy line to kind of go along with what Playmates used to do, kind of like a homage thing. Even though the reaction figures didn't really look too much, they were similar, but not too close, too close. Now the Ultimates figures looked really good when it came to looking like their counterpart Playmates toys. This is the first animated 80s cartoon figure that I have. And I'm going to open this guy up just like I do with everything else I show you guys on camera. So, without further ado, let's open this guy up. Alright, so here he is. Very colorful, just like he was in the cartoon. Paint job is fantastic. Now, one of the things that draws me in, I have a tendency to impulse buy everything. And Super 7, the reaction series, has amazing character art on their cards. Now, if you ever see these, you can see them at Target. I don't think I've seen any at Walmart, but I have seen them in Target near the electronics section. And what you want to look for is reaction figures. If you see reaction, usually look at the top corner, you'll see Super 7. And Super 7 makes these reaction figures. They do aliens. I've seen Beavis and Butthead. I've seen Ren and Stimpy. I actually have a video with Ren and Stimpy. And see, I think RoboCop, Terminator, I said aliens, there's Predator. I mean, they have a crazy amount of licenses that they actually mess with. There's this little tiny little size. Look at how small they are. Let's put them in his hands. Alright, there we go. There he is with his size. Now, the sad part about it is because of the price range, $20. A lot of collectors don't really care too much for the reaction series of the Super 7, which I get it. In the market nowadays, I mean, everything has so much articulation. And as you can see, there's no bending in the arms when it comes to reaction figures at all. It's very simplistic. Legs too. I kind of, me growing up in the 80s, 90s, this literally looks G.I. Joe. But even G.I. Joe had bendable arms and bendable knees. There is no real articulation to these reaction figures. They're just pretty much, you put them in place. You either put the arm up or arm down. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's nice little collectible if you want something small. These things will fit anywhere. You can stick them anywhere around your room, whatever collectible room you got. They're very tiny. I mean, very tiny. Put a beer bottle next to it. I mean, tiny. Ultimates figures for them are about, you know, they're huge. I have a Slash Ultimate figure that is pretty big. I have a couple of the Ultimate figures too. But I've even done some videos. I think I've done a Slash video, as a matter of fact. I've done a couple Super 7 videos, if you guys want to check those out in my video section. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate them. But if you don't want to spend $20 on that, and you'd rather spend it on something like McFarlane or, you know, Marvel Legends, around that price range, I get that. You're getting, honestly, in my personal opinion, those are going to be better quality than these, just straight up. The things that draw you in, like I said, is the art on the card itself is always going to be. I'm an artist. I went to school for animation, so I'm a character artist. So when I see these things hanging up, and I'm just like, oh man. Now, growing up in the 80s and 90s, I watched this cartoon so much, and it's just like, well, turn it around, it's like, oh, wow, there they are. You know what I mean? The 80s Turtles. Boom. Impulse buy. That was an instant impulse buy. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Benny sorry, Benny. Benny Santiago. I got this figure from him. And, yeah, I definitely enjoy it. So, kudos, man. Thank you. I appreciate the figure. I'm a big Ninja Turtles fan, Ghostbusters fan, RoboCop, and all kinds of stuff. I show all kinds of stuff up here. Again, if there's anything you guys want to see, anything you guys collect that you want to see opened on camera, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a like. And if you haven't subscribed, give me a subscribe. Give me a chance. And you guys have a great night, and I hope you have a great day if it's a day. And see you next time. Mike G out of here.